all widespread in the lower Mississippi and right up to the Ohio Valley, a little farther east. A quiet day today in the Carolinas. What a great time to be vacationing here. Great time to play some golf or tennis. And by the way, if you're in the Destin area, we have the Helen Drake tennis tournament that's going on at Topsail. That's a big event, 19 states represented. So if you have a chance, you might want to head out and play some tennis here or just check on it. Now, as we head our way to the west, what's going on here? Well, we have a frontal zone easing its way through the Pacific Northwest. In its wake, we do see a large area of rain, most of it light, showing up from the Snake Valley in Idaho up into north central Montana. Behind that, scattered showers continue to rotate in through the Pacific Northwest. So it looks like unsettled weather today in the Northwest with scattered showers. A little farther south of this front, a mild morning, but boy, it'll be hot today. 90 in Denver, 100 in Phoenix. Rick?
Well, from New England to the mid-Atlantic and most of the Midwest, you're winding up the week on a warm note, and that warm air could fuel widely scattered showers and thunder showers in some locations. Well, Philadelphia, one of the places rolling into the weekend, looking at nice springtime high temperatures. Today, the high expected to be about 83 degrees. Now, before the day is over, you might have a slight chance of getting clipped by a few isolated showers or maybe a thunder shower, but you can look forward to sunny skies over the weekend. Over the weekend, by the way, there's going to be a little bit of a hint of June here in May, and by that I mean Saturday and Sunday afternoon, we could be looking at high temperatures right around the 90-degree mark, so a little bit of an early season heat wave, especially in store for the mid-Atlantic region. Right now it's 66 under partly cloudy skies in Philadelphia, winds out of the southwest at about 8 miles per hour. Now up near Trenton, there have been a few sprinkles, and there have been scattered showers and even a few isolated thunder showers over the northeast, including upstate New York and parts of New England the last few hours. I'll show you radar in a moment to see whether rain's headed for your backyard. Well, temperatures range from the 50-degree mark or so in Caribou and Augusta, Lewiston, to 59 in Boston. It's 65 right now in Washington, D.C., in Pittsburgh, mid-60s also in Cleveland, Detroit, and Cincinnati. Here's the forecast. Well, there's moisture in place in the northeast. There's a weak disturbance, a frontal boundary sliding south. With that in mind, today, well, the bottom line is it's not going to be a washout, but be prepared for scattered showers and maybe an isolated thunder shower, especially in New England and upstate New York, but a slight possibility as far south as Philadelphia late in the day. Now, we do expect Washington, D.C. to be dry, Detroit as well, but showers and storms may visit you in Pittsburgh, also in Cincinnati and Columbus before the day is finished. Now, at this hour, it is dry in the upper Ohio Valley and southern lakes, but a little bit of wet weather is crossing the northeast, including the Boston metro area from about Worcester to Boston and south of the city, a few scattered showers. There have been some sprinkles over Long Island in the last hour, and then in upstate New York. Well, I mentioned isolated thunder showers. That may have been the case in the last hour over Hamilton County in the Adirondack Park region, showers near Watertown, and scattered about in the Niagara Frontier region, Rochester and Buffalo, shower activity. But those showers, again, few and far between, and that should be the situation throughout the balance of the day. Plenty of cloud cover over the northeast. As you head farther south, the sun is breaking through the cloudiness here and there. Philadelphia, for example, and around Washington, D.C., hazy skies. Out to the Midwest, Detroit, Chicago, fair conditions. Omaha, Nebraska, too. Minneapolis, fair skies at this hour, where southwest winds are picking up. You're at 68 degrees, but you're going to end the day at 88 degrees. 83 in Chicago, even 80s at the lakefront today with a wind out of the southwest. 81 in Kansas City. Now, showers again may visit a slight possibility in Indianapolis. St. Louis, you should stay dry. Minneapolis, too. Up in the Pacific, I should say in the northern plains, there's a severe weather threat as the heat fuels some rough late-day thunderstorms as a frontal boundary comes out of the northern high plains.
All right. And, of course, coming up on Travel-Wise, look at all that stormy weather and the impact on your travel.
And, of course, coming up in addition is the Weekly Planner. We'll tell you more. Stay with us.
This program was sponsored by Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
This one? Not perfect. Oh, mate. This'll do.
In the Outback, we take our food and our fun blooming seriously. And we never get too much of either one.
So, how was it?
Visit our website for the Outback Steakhouse nearest you. No rules, just right.
In one easy stop, you can get the right tires, the right battery, and shocks, and brakes for your Lincoln, Mercury, or Ford. From the people who know your car best, all at competitive prices. Nothing protects your engine like a Motorcraft oil and filter change, now just $19.95 or less. Quality care service, the right people, the right parts, and always the right prices at participating Ford and Lincoln Mercury dealers.
Right now, it's time for your local forecast on the Weather Channel. Currently, the temperature is 69 degrees under hazy skies. The forecast for your area. Your extended forecast.
This program was brought to you by Quality Care Service at your Ford and Lincoln Mercury dealers.
Travel-wise brought to you by Princess Cruises, and as we check on the scenario for you, storms rumbling in North Texas producing large hail right now. Severe thunderstorm warnings in Young and Archer counties. That's right here, just south of Wichita Falls, well to the northwest of Fort Worth. These storms are moving south-southeast. We'll check in on these storms in a second. Some wet weather in the northeast and some wet weather in the northwest too for travelers. Here's a look at the lightning data, and where do we see the lightning hits? Well, we see some here cutting across Lake Superior. But as we take you to the south, this is where the action is. Shreveport up towards Texarkana. More heavy rain from these thunderstorms, and these storms right here are producing the severe weather in North Texas. Here's the outlook for the potential for severe weather. We think this will be our travel trouble spot of the day here. Traveling west on I-20 and west of I-35, you will encounter storms that could pack a wallop. Large hail, very heavy rains, and winds possibly 60 miles per hour. So here's your watch area just to the west of Dallas, but it does cover Fort Worth, points west. And here you can see farther east, the upper low, it's spinning around. It's still very heavy rains northern Louisiana. Closing into North Texas, here's Dallas, here's Fort Worth, and